A breakthrough for scientists after they had a 20-minute conversation with a humpback whale.
The impossible discovery. What if I told you that right now, beneath the ocean's surface, there's an ongoing conversation happening between beings with brains 6 times larger than ours? What if I told you that scientists have finally cracked their code, and what they discovered completely shattered everything we thought we knew about intelligence on Earth? This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now, and the implications are absolutely mind-blowing. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this discovery might be the most important breakthrough in human history, and why it changes everything we know about communication, intelligence, and our place in the universe. The silent ocean speaks. For centuries, sailors returned from the deep ocean with tales of haunting, melodic calls echoing through the water. These weren't just random sounds, they were something far more extraordinary, but we had no way to understand them. We treated whales as nothing more than floating resources, harvesting them for lamp oil and corset bones, completely oblivious to the complex civilization existing right beneath our ships. Then came the 1970s, and everything changed. Scientists began recording humpback whale vocalizations, expecting simple animal noises. Instead, they discovered intricate, evolving songs that lasted for hours. These recordings were compiled into an album called Songs of the Humpback Whale, sparking a global movement that literally saved these creatures from extinction. But here's where it gets fascinating. We could hear the songs, but we couldn't understand them. For decades, scientists theorized these were mating calls or danger signals. We had no idea we were listening to something far more sophisticated than we could have ever imagined. The genius behind the breakthrough entered, Dr. David Gruber, a marine biologist who had a completely crazy idea. Instead of looking to traditional marine biology for answers, he looked to space, specifically to CETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. His reasoning was brilliant. What if we've been searching for alien intelligence in all the wrong places? What if it's been right here on Earth, swimming in our oceans? This wild concept became Project CETI, the Cetacean Translation Initiative. But Gruber didn't work alone. He assembled an unprecedented dream team combining marine biologists, computer scientists, linguists, and roboticists. This wasn't your typical research group. This was a fusion of brilliant minds united by one audacious goal: create a two-way dialogue with another species. The key player was Shane Garrow, a marine biologist who spent over a decade studying a single family of sperm whales near Dominica. He didn't just study these whales, he knew them by name, watched them grow up, and understood their social dynamics better than anyone on Earth. His intimate knowledge became the foundation that made everything else possible. The technical marvel, here's where things get really incredible. The team created what they call a 20-kilometer by 20-kilometer underwater recording studio off the coast of Dominica. Imagine a massive grid of underwater microphones, called hydrophones, placed strategically across the ocean floor. These aren't just recording devices, they're listening stations that operate 24/7, capturing every click, whistle, and call. But recording the sounds was only half the battle. They needed to know which whale was making each sound, and in what context. So they deployed autonomous robotic drones equipped with suction cup tags. These tags didn't just record audio, they captured the whale's movement, depth, heart rate, and social interactions. For the first time, scientists could connect specific sounds to specific behaviors and emotional states. The scale of data collection was unprecedented. While previous studies might have analyzed a few hours of whale sounds, Project CETI was collecting millions, even billions of vocalizations. They were building the largest library of whale communication ever created, and this massive data set was crucial for what came next. The AI revolution raw whale sounds are just noise to human ears, a confusing jumble of clicks, whistles, and ocean interference. The breakthrough came when they fed this ocean of sound into advanced AI systems. Using machine learning and neural networks, the AI began recognizing patterns that were completely invisible to human perception. The process started by converting sounds into spectrograms, visual representations that allowed the AI to literally see whale communication. The system learned to identify codas, specific sequences of clicks that sperm whales use to communicate, while filtering out background noise. But here's where it gets absolutely incredible. The AI discovered that whale communication isn't simple at all. It's a sophisticated system that works like a phonetic alphabet. Whales use different variables like rhythm, tempo, and what scientists call ornamentation. extra clicks at the beginning or end of a coda. By combining these elements, they create an enormous vocabulary of unique messages. A slow, steady rhythm might mean one thing, but speeding up that rhythm or adding an extra click could completely change the meaning. The AI detected subtle variations that human ears simply cannot process. Tiny differences in timing and frequency that carry distinct meanings. The shocking truth about whale culture. What the AI revealed completely shattered our assumptions about whale communication. Scientists expected to find a basic survival language, simple commands, or mating calls. Instead, they discovered something far more complex and beautiful. Whale communication is deeply social and cultural. The patterns weren't tied to basic survival needs, but to relationships, social context, and identity. Different whale families have distinct dialects, just like humans from different regions have different accents. The AI could identify which whale family was speaking just by analyzing their unique speech patterns. Even more amazing, the research revealed that whale language has something equivalent to vowels in human speech. They use sophisticated rhythm variations called rubato, fine-grained changes in timing that completely alter meaning. It's as if the basic words are being molded and shaped to express different emotions and intentions. This language isn't universal among all sperm whales. It's a living, dynamic part of their culture, passed down through generations. Each clan has its own way of speaking, and a single word can have multiple meanings depending on rhythm, context, and dialect. The first conversation. In 2023, something extraordinary happened that proved this research was more than just theoretical. Using a special underwater speaker, a diver played a specific sperm whale coda into the ocean. The response was immediate and unmistakable. A whale responded with the exact same coda. This wasn't coincidence. This was conversation. For the first time in human history, we had successfully communicated with another species using their own language. It was a simple exchange, but its significance was monumental. We had moved from listening to actually talking. The team is now working toward their ultimate goal, building a real-time communication system, essentially an underwater chatbot that can engage in more complex conversations with whales. They're starting with simple interactions like greetings, but the possibilities are limitless. Beyond Earth, the cosmic connection. Here's where this story gets truly mind-bending. Project CETI isn't just about talking to whales. It's potentially preparing us for contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. The algorithms and methods developed to decode whale language could be the exact tools we'd need if we ever encounter alien communication. If an alien civilization communicated in ways completely foreign to us, we now have a proven strategy for decoding unknown, complex signals. The principles are universal. Use AI to find structure in unfamiliar communication patterns. The journey to understanding other minds in the universe might have begun not by looking to the stars, but by diving deep into our own oceans. The future of everything. This discovery is revolutionizing how we understand animal intelligence and our relationship with other species. When we realize that whales have rich, complex social lives with their own languages and cultures, they're no longer just animals in the ocean. They're beings with thoughts, feelings, and history. This understanding creates a powerful new case for marine conservation. Protecting whales isn't just about preserving a species. It's about protecting an entire civilization with its own culture, language, and knowledge that has existed far longer than human civilization. The team isn't stopping here. They're expanding their research to other whale species like orcas, refining their AI, and pushing the boundaries of interspecies communication. We're standing at the threshold of a new era where the barrier between human and animal communication is finally breaking down. Your turn. What do you think about this incredible breakthrough? Are we ready to share our planet with other intelligent species that have their own languages and cultures? This discovery raises profound questions about intelligence, consciousness, and our responsibility as the dominant species on Earth. If you found this as fascinating as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible discoveries that are reshaping our understanding of the world. The conversation between humans and whales has just begun, and you won't want to miss what happens next.